Good afternoon, you two.
Good afternoon.
So, can we start off this interview by you introducing yourselves?
My name is Tysman, and I'm the leader of the Billboards.
And my name is Advert, and I'm the co-leader of the Billboards.
Hi, I'm the adjective from the Billboards.
And
Luigi.
yes, I am John Tallman.
My name is Orpha. All right, well, thank you for introducing yourselves. For a lighter question, I guess, what would you say is your favorite color?
You can go.
I think it's gotta be green.
I'm a fan of red. Wearing it now.
Of course you are.
Yep.
I've always wondered, are those hoops actually attached to your body?
Well, it's kind of like interesting, but like yes but no, because I was born with them, but they do change over time. It's a sedation thing, you know?
So you weren't born with them?
Well, I was. It's different though.
Okay.
So, Orpha, I'll ask your question ahead of time so you can write, but tell me about your wife. John Tallman, is that mask attached to your face?
Yes, it is, in fact. I wasn't born with it, but I accidentally glued it onto my face at a very young age. It's a very sore subject.
That Gorilla Glue must be really strong.
Quite strong.
What about the flower? Is that attached to the mask or is it also glued on?
It is attached to the mask.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Some quick time to kill. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue. Thank you for asking.
Ooh, Orpha? My wife's name is Denise. She is a lovely woman. We were at a woodworking shop years ago. Cool. Very cool. Our next question. What would you say is your favorite food?
I gotta say chicken teriyaki.
Do you remember that one time on set? Do you remember? Yeah. There was a box. Okay, I gotta tell the
That
story.
was so funny.
There was a box of chicken teriyaki. And he grabbed the whole box. And John Tallman was like, "You gonna eat all that?" Really?
Oh my god.
I can hear John Tallman laughing on set. Best day ever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Sorry.
good story.
My favorite food is mozzarella sticks. So.
What's up with that guy?
Well, this interview is actually very oddly set, you know, because first of all, Luigi is going through his yearly shed, which means that he sheds off every part of him. You can see that it's already started with his body. If you want to lift up his head, there's green as well.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry, Luigi. And also, this is a very tough time for Luigi as well. If you haven't been following the news, the 40th Scrubble War is going on between the Demascrubs and the Scrubulists. Sadly, it's been very tough on every single Scrubble that has either immigrated over here or is staying in their home area. So I hope you can understand.
Yeah, that's a shame.
So, can you start by explaining how the Billboards came to be?
Well, it's a long story. But basically, short version of it, we were walking down the street together and we saw this huge plain billboard. We were like, plain billboard, what should go up there? And we were trying to think. And all we could think of was another photo of a billboard. So that got us talking and eventually we made a song about it. Just the billboards are going home, you know? It was amazing to think about billboards and like the life of a billboard. So it's always changing, always moving, and so we wanted to kind of explore that within our music.
Yeah.
Well, I've known Tysman for the longest time. I know Ad for a bit, but definitely not as much as I know Tysman. And when I found out that she was making the Billboards, I saw some of their songs. I was like, wow, this is cool that you're doing this. And she's like, you know, Adjective, you could be in one of our songs and maybe be a member. I was like, whoa, I'd love to do that. And then I ended up debuting on Santa Billboard.
I watched that one.
So I immigrated here after the 37th Scrubble War a few years ago, I think. And I'm not really I don't have the best memory, so I guess I don't really remember when I met the other Billboards, but I debuted in the Billboards Are Coming.
Isn't it They Are Coming?
Oh yeah, my bad.
It was so incredibly strange. So strange. I was in the mall food court. I see this crowd of people around the place where they sell chicken teriyaki. They're all dressed the same. They all asked for the same thing, a huge box, not anything else, a box of chicken teriyaki. Very strange. And then they all stack it, not one on top of the other, until the stack is very tall. And then they push each other over, and then it's all on the floor, and it's a big thing, and we have to mop it up. And it's this big thing, so I go over and ask, do you need any help wiping this up? And then they were like, would you like to come back to the studio with us? You have a very nice voice. And I'm like, okay. And then they make me hold 5 boxes of chicken teriyaki. It was so incredibly strange. I don't regret a minute of it.
How about you, Orpha? My wife saw an advertisement. She told me to put my... Wonderful. Thank you for telling us that. My final question of the day. We've seen you conspiring on End the Billboards. Care to explain that?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that question. That's a very sensitive question.
Ooh, oh, okay. So, your bio and all the descriptions of your videos say that there's the album Life of a Billboard. So, how do you feel about that? What are your connections to it?
I gotta go.
Is he okay?
I think he's gone. So, well, I guess it's just me. I was gonna say that the life of a billboard to me is hanging out with Adver and the Adjective and the others, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, recently it's the life of a billboard. It's been kind of lonely, but new songs are the best thing to happen, and I love it, and I love making music, so.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Oh.